Texas League Baseball is next. And welcome into this proud Friday night broadcast. Now send it down to Jonathan as we get started with tonight's game. Well, thank you, Bob, and welcome in one and all to this Texas League live broadcast. It is the fourth game of the six-game set between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and your first half South Division champions, your San Antonio Missions. Two teams continue the series tomorrow night for our Saturday night ball game. Don't forget our droid show coming in, as we have decided that we have no fireworks as of the dry temperatures and plus no rain in the forecast. Series wraps up on Sunday afternoon at 1:05 as we will conclude our six-game meetup of the year between these two ball clubs. So far after this six-game set, Missions will head on the road. They'll go to Wichita to play the Wichita Wind Surge there at the Porch. Missions will head to Franco Park to take on the Midland Rockhounds in a six-game set before returning home to take on the visiting Springfield Cardinals for the last six of the regular season. Go online at samissions.com. Purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Missions all season long with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that in any smartphone. Well, guys, I got to say, tonight's going to be a night filled with surprises. And I will say, we just have word of our 2024 schedule release. You can find it in the community chat. And we are going to pretty much tell you who we're playing on the days in 2024. So with that being said, we are starting off with the month of April. We're starting up a three-game set with the Amarillo Sod Poodles beginning on Friday, April 5th through the 7th at Water Ridge Field in downtown Amarillo. Missions will start off the 2024 opening night homestand as we play our six-game set against the visiting Northwest Arkansas Naturals. That will be on April 9th through the 14th. Missions will have the off days every Monday in the 2024 regular season, and so far pretty good. Tuesday, April 16th through the 21st, Missions on the road as they're at Corpus Christi to take on a six-game set against the Hooks. Missions return home to take on six against the Wichita Wind Surge beginning Tuesday, April 23rd through the 28th, and that is taking on Wichita. Missions after that, they'll start a 12-game road series. Their first stop will go up to Arkansas beginning on April 30th through the 5th of May. From Arkansas, the Missions will head to Frisco to play a six-game set with the Frisco Rough Riders beginning on May 7th through the 12th. Missions back home on Tuesday, May 14th through the 19th. They take on the Corpus Christi Hooks in a six-game set. Missions will be back on the road on May 21st through the 26th to take on Wichita there at the Porch. Missions are back home for a six-game homestand beginning on May 28th through the 2nd of June. So we take on the Frisco Rough Riders in a six-game series. Then it's back on the road. We head to Midland on Tuesday night, June 4th through the 9th of May Or June, I do apologize. Huh, you almost got yourself lost right there. Well, Bob, I'm looking at the schedule. So, 4th through the 9th of June, we will have our 6 games against Midland on those days. So that will be at Franco Park there in Midland, Texas. Missions back home on June 11th through the 16th to take on Corpus Christi. Missions head back on the road on the 18th through the 23rd of June, taking on the Amarillo Sod Poodles. And then back home on Tuesday night, June 25th through the 30th. So pretty good right there for San Antonio to take on Midland. And pretty good right there. Starting off with the month of July, we have a 3-game set at Corpus Christi. We come home and play 3 versus off Corpus Christi. 2 days off, Sunday and Monday. We are continuously at home to take on the Amarillo Sod Poodles for a 6-game set. And then it is the end of the first half of the season. Missions will start the second half on the road. They will head to Arkansas for a 3-game weekend series. Then the off day on Monday, then on the road continuously to take on the Midland Rockhounds there at Franco Park. Missions are back home as they take on the Frisco Rough Riders beginning July 30th through the 4th of August. Missions on the 6th through the 11th of August, they'll be on the road at Springfield, taking on the Springfield Cardinals in a 6-game set. Missions back home on the 13th through the 18th of August as they take on the Amarillo Sod Poodles. And after that Sunday game, Missions back home on the road the 20th through the 25th, taking on the Frisco Rough Riders. The 27th through the 1st of September, Missions will play the Rockhounds for the last time of the 2024 regular season. And after that, Missions will head on the road to DCJ Field, home of the Tulsa Drillers. On those 6-game sets, the Missions will play their final road series beginning on September 3rd through the 8th to take on Tulsa. Missions back home for the last 6-game set of the regular season on September 10th through the 15th, taking on the Springfield Cardinals. So gotta say, Bob, this schedule looks really good as we look at 2024, and so far you can find the schedule in the community chat of this channel, and you are good to go. We got to say, we are moments away from our first pitch, and hope you guys are looking forward to what we have here tonight on a Friday night. It's going to be a pretty good one thus far. So anyway, we are ready to go on this evening. Well, a right-hander, Matt Waldron, will get the starting assignment for the Missions, as he is 6'3", 185 pounds, and age 26. Will get the ball here tonight. Leading off for Amarillo, the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. as we get set for nighttime baseball. And 3 magic words. Let's have a good night. Let's play ball. And the first pitch by Waldron is right there and in for a code strike, and we are underway here at 7:15 this evening. No balls, 1 strike. And that's a swing and a miss, and that's the count now, 0-2. Got to welcome in our YouTube Live people coming in. And strike 3. Boy, that's a 3-pitch strikeout right there. And pretty good right there as the shortstop Lawler goes down first of the night. That'll bring in the center fielder, Willard Patino. Patino coming in. He's ready to go. That one is outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Got a great crowd here tonight as we open up the weekend series. Continuously tomorrow night, we continue our 6-game set with Amarillo until the Sunday afternoon. Well, a chance now. Let's give the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles the starting lineups. Losing a close one yesterday, final 4-3. As San Antonio takes the, well, I should say, second game? Well, yeah, I mean, our third game yesterday, that was something else. Here is Division Day de Los Santos. As he takes in a code strike, it's 0-1. So, looking at the schedule, we will not have Arkansas or Tulsa come to San Antonio. How come they've been away for 2 years? Well, I gotta say, Bob, pretty hard, but evidently 2025 schedule would look pretty good. Maybe the Arkansas Travelers and the Tulsa Drillers will come back to San Antonio, and so far that would be pretty good. So for our teams for the 2024 season schedule, we got Northwest Arkansas, Wichita, Frisco, Corpus Christi, Midland, Amarillo, and Springfield. And those are all that are coming onto the homestands next year in 2024. So Arkansas and Tulsa will not be coming to San Antonio, but the Missions will head to Tulsa and Arkansas out of state. Man, what a disappointing thing. The 0-2. That one high fly in the air, and that will go out of play and foul. No balls, 2 strikes to De Los Santos. And that's going to be lined up to right center, and that's going to get through for a base hit. And big mistake. Now he gets him out a second trying to advance. What a big costly mistake there. As that will do for the final out as they get the out at second. No runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And we go now bottom of 1, and it is no score. A right-hander, Chad Patrick, will get the starting assignment here in Game 4 of this 6-game series. Center fielder Tim Lope starts off the bottom half of the first inning for the Missions. And that's going to be hit to third, weakly on the ground ball. Flips it to first easily for the out. The chance now, let's give the home team starting lineups. And up in right field tonight, Aaron Leisure, shortstop Tirso Ornales. So pretty much Ornelas would usually be in the right field area, and tonight he's going to play in shortstop. Yeah, that's kind of awkward when you have a rotation like that on the scorecards. And that one's going to be high fly, and boy howdy, it is gone. Home run. And the Missions will strike first by a shortstop, Tirso Ornelas. And the Missions on the board first. It's 1-0. Boy, he blistered that ball out of here. Man, he sure did. Yeah, you can hear some fans. Franklin Cooper, hello there. How you doing? Welcome into our baseball stream of the night. Aaron Leisure, the right fielder, coming in as he takes no balls, 1 strike in the count. 1-0 San Antonio over Amarillo. And that's going to be lined right there. The second baseman gets it. Boy, a beautiful play at first as they get him out for the out. That's going to bring up first baseman Juan Fernandez. Doing good, doing good. Hit up to right field. That's going to get through for a base hit. Boy, pretty good as another base hit comes in. And that'll be San Antonio's second potential run out there at first base. Hot corner third baseman Lucas Dunn coming in as he hits one high fly in the air, and that's going to get down for also a base hit. Boy, that's like 2 back-to-back singles in this half inning. A run scoring in by the shortstop Tirso Ornelas. And gotta say, pretty good right there. Here's the designated hitter, Grant Little, as he takes one right there down and in. It's 1 ball, or correction, no balls, 1 strike the count. Almost fooling y'all this evening. Here's the pitch. That one hit right there to second, and that does it. But another look at Tirso Ornelas' solo shot, as that will do. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. As we now head for the top of the second, it is 1-0 Missions. Starting off the top half of the second inning is the 4th batter, Camden Duzenak. Duzenak coming in. Ready to go is Waldron as he throws in the first pitch. And that is underway of inning number 2. 0-1 right there and in. And that is in there for a code strike. It's 0-2. Got to welcome our fans coming in YouTube Live, also here at the ballpark as well. And so far, pretty good. Right there, passes to Waldron. What a great play by the pitcher for the out. That'll bring up the 5th batter, Nefi Castillo. That's about ready to go. Waldron sets his sights. And inside, as Jeff Andrews says, he did not hold up. And that's automatic strike. He's finding the strike zone really good, John, I will say. Yeah, he is. He is a fastball thrower who throws a slider, a changeup, a knuckleball, and a 4-seam fastball. So pretty good right there. Yeah, he is. Right there, strike 3. Castillo going down on strikes. Boy, Waldron now getting his 2 outs right there. So far, one more to go. Yeah. Right there and inside as Garrett Wolforth is coming in. Takes an 0-1 count. 2 away, nobody on here in the top half of the second for Amarillo. Amarillo Road Grays are San Antonio boys up in their beautiful home white jerseys tonight. Missions inscribed on the chest. Also, got to give our proud sponsor, Bravo Plus Laundry Detergent, a very special shout out to keeping our home jerseys nice and clean. And it's also good. Well, right there to shortstop, Tirso Ornales, as he'll throw to Juan Fernandez. That's the final out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. As we go now, bottom of 2, it's 1-0 San Antonio. Well, number 7 hitter, second baseman Jackson Merrill leads off the bottom of 2. And the pitch. That one's high fly in the air, up in left center. And the center fielder will make the running grab. And he's got it for out number 1. 8-hole cleanup batter, that is left fielder Albert Fabian. Yesterday, Fabian was on fire, or at least cruise control. What would you say, Bob?
I gotta say, looking at Fabian, he was the player of the game. Even on Facebook, he was rewarded that player of the game.
Yeah, he really was. He hit a solo shot to left field last night, if y'all didn't see the broadcast. But he was really on fire. So that one is outside. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. And that's fouled off, and he'll have another chance at it. One ball, 2 strikes. And that's going to be high fly in the air up in left field. And the left fielder will make the grab, and he's got it for out number 2. The catcher is Michael Cantu. As we start the bottom half of the second. Or actually already through the first 2 outs of this half inning.
Yeah, where have you been, John? In La La Land or something?
Well, probably after a long week, I might be in La La Land. But anyway, well, Cantu being on the first base area, and that'll put us back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, center fielder Tim Lopes. Taken well and inside for a code strike. It's 0-1. Ground out in the first, 0 for 1 tonight. And so far, pretty good. Right, we forgot to give you the ball clubs tonight. Amarillo at San Antonio, Corpus Christi at Springfield, Wichita at Arkansas, Frisco at Midland, Tulsa at Northwest Arkansas. So right there, that will be strike 3, and that will do for 2 innings. Well, we head for the top of the third. The Missions hold a 1-0 lead against the Sod Poodles, as we'll have Roby Enriquez when we come back from break. It's 1-0 San Antonio as we enter the top of the third.
Back in 3, 2, 1.
Well, leading off the top of the third inning for Amarillo, the 7-hole hitter, Roby Enriquez. Enriquez coming in, and the pitch to him. That one right there and in for a code strike. It's 0-1. A 1 delivery, and the pitch. High fly in the air in right field. Leisure making the grab, and that is out number 1.
The second baseman, Giancarlo Centrone.
And that's going to bring up Giancarlo Centrone. Here's the pitch. Right there and in for a code strike. And it is 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. The pitch. And that one is high and outside. It's 1-1. Got a beautiful wee hours of the evening. And we'll say be pretty nice coming out to the ball game, having a good time. That one fouled and away. The count now 1-2. Hope everybody had a great day at work, as so far we are relaxing and enjoying the end of a work week. 1-2. And that's going to be back up the middle, up in center field for a base hit. He'll get it back in quickly, and that'll be a 1-out single. And that's going to bring up the catcher, Dominic Maragalo. As he comes in and takes a code strike, it's 0-1. Maragalo, a .599 over the opposition of 700. I will say he's had a couple home runs, at least 5, with 15 RBIs right there for the year on Amarillo's defense. The 1-1. And that's going to be Weekly right there. Jackson Merrill stops it. Does not look at second. And they'll get a force out at first. And that'll bring off the leadoff batter, shortstop Jordan Lawler. Lawler coming in. And the pitch. That one just inside the inside corner. And that's taken for an 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right there and inside for a code strike. It's 0-2. A 1-2 delivery. And that one is foul. And that'll be the count now. 0-2. Right there, strike 3. Gets him down, and that's for the out. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. And to the bottom of 3 we go, and the mission's up by 1. Leading off the bottom of the third inning, the shortstop, Tirso Ornelas. Last time up, he soloed home run. Is 1 for 1 of the night for San Antonio. That's a line drive laser bullet up to center field for a base hit.
Boy, that was just a real wackadoodle right there.
What do you mean by that, wackadoodle?
Well, whack it up the middle, and you could use a pool noodle for that.
You're really starting to play with words, aren't you, Bob?
Huh, as always.
Yeah, touche.
Yeah, touche to you too.
Well, right fielder Aaron Leisure coming in. He's 0 for 1. Ground out in the first. Beautiful night, right, Bob?
Gotta say it is.
And that's going to be right there, foul, as that will go out of play. No balls, 2 strikes, runner at first, nobody out, bottom of 3. That one is outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be hit to second, and the shortstop to first, and they'll get 2 on a 4-6-3 double play.
Now the first baseman,
Well, that'll bring in the first baseman, Juan Fernandez, as he comes in. And that one is down and in for a ball, and the count now 1-0. Single in the first, that is to Fernandez. He's 1 for 1 of the night for the Missions. 1 ball, no strikes. And hit right there to second. Flip to first. That's an easy 1-2-3. So, no runs on 1 hit. No errors, nobody left. To the top of 4 we go. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Willard Patino. When we come back, it's Texas League Baseball. San Antonio 1, Amarillo nothing. We're back in 3, 2, 1. Well, leading off the top of the 4th inning, center fielder Willard Patino. Patino coming in. Ready to go. The pitch by Waldron. Right there and inside for a coach strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch, the 0-1. High fly in the air. Third baseman Dunn will make the grab, and he's got it for out number 1.
now third baseman, Davidson De Los Santos.
In now, Division De Los Santos coming in. And the pitch right there and inside for a taken coach strike, and it's 0-1. That one right there to Jackson Merrill. He'll flip it to Juan Fernandez for out number 2. Here is Camden Duzenak as he hits one foul, and that's the count now, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Right there and in. That's taken in for a coach strike. It's 0-2. Here's the pitch. That one is high fly in the air. And that will go out of play for an 0-2 count, still hanging on. We're top of 4. The Missions are holding on to a 1-0 lead over the Sod Poodles. And right there. Did he go? Kyle Neuenhouse says he went. And that is strike 3. So that's a third out as we go to the bottom of the 4th. And it is still a San Antonio 1-0 ball game.
Leading up for San Antonio, the third baseman, Lucas.
That'll bring up the hot corner third baseman Lucas Dunn as he hits one right there to second, and that is out number 1.
Now the designated hitter, Grant Little.
The designated hitter is Grant Little. Here's the DH, Little, as he comes in. Hits one to third. And that is out number 2.
Now that second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
That'll bring up the 7-hole hitter, second baseman Jackson Merrill. Merrill coming in. And ready to go. That one is high fly in the air, up and left center. And that will do for this half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on base. As we exit 4 innings here this evening, it's on now to the top of the 5th when Nefi Castillo coming in to lead it off. It's Texas League Baseball, still a 1-0 game against the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Leading off the top of the 5th inning for Amarillo. That'll lead off the 5th batter, Nefi Castillo. Castillo coming in, and that one is right there and inside for a code strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that one right there in the end for a code strike 2. Here's the pitch. And that one hit right there to shortstop Ornales, but he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's going to be a fielder's choice on the base hit. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Garrett Wolforth. Wolforth coming in. He puts one right there in the catcher's glove for a code strike. It's 0-1. And that one is going to be out of play and foul for the count now, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. And that one is high fly in the air, and that will go out of play. Here's the pitch. Right there, strike 3. And boy, he gets them good right there. And that'll bring in Roby Enriquez. Fly out in the third. 0-1. Right there and in for a code strike. It's 0-1. Runner at first, 1 away. Top of 5. It's 1-0 Missions. Is getting into this ball game halfway through of the night. And that's going to be right there to Ornales. And the runner safely at first. And that'll bring up Giancarlo Centrone. Single in the third is 1-1. Here's the pitch. Right there and in for a code strike. It's 0-1. Series continues tomorrow night, 7:05. For Saturday Night Baseball, our drone show afterwards, as this will be our secondary drone show. There will be no fireworks due to the extent of the dry heating of the day and plus no rain, so there will be no fireworks show. And that one's going to be hit to Ornales. He'll safely get him in. And that's going to be a fielder's choice to a base hit. And that's going to bring in Dominic Maragalo, the catcher. Catcher coming in. He'll take one inside for a code strike. It's 0-1. Sun going down on a beautiful Friday night into a work week. And so far as we get ready to have a enjoyable weekend, and we hope you guys come out and enjoy baseball while we're still here. Missions off to Wichita after this series. And coming back on Tuesday night, September 12th, to take on Springfield. Well, that will do for this top half of inning number 5. No runs on a couple of base hits, no errors, 2 left. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Left fielder Albert Fabian will come up to bat. Fabian tonight, the cleanup hitter, will strike up for bottom of 5. And so far they hold a 1-0 lead over the Sod Poodles. And that one is going to be popped right there as he commits it to the first baseman. And that is for a quick out, number 1. The catcher is Michael Cantu as he comes in. He singled back in the second. and is 1 for 1 of the night. Right there in the end for a coach strike, and it is 0-1. And that's a really bad swing and a miss right there. And that's count now 0-2. And right there, that is a ball. And the count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one hit to third. He'll flip it, and he loses control. And that's going to be a throwing error to the third baseman. Boy, and that's something you don't see every day, but now you do. That third baseman, he threw it too high, and that will pretty much screw you if he comes around. Yeah, I do believe that would, Bob. Center fielder Tim Lopes coming in as he takes one right there in the end for a cold strike. Gets 0-1. Yeah, right there in the end. That's a count now 0-2. Yeah, right there, and that's a strikeout for strike 3 called, and that's 2 away. That one right there and now. It's 1 ball and no strikes. That one high fly in the air, up in left field, and that will do it. No runs on a hit. 1 error for Amarillo, and 1 left. To the top of the 6th we go, and it's 1-0 San Antonio. We're back for more baseball on this Friday night, and it is a 1-0 ball game. Well, we're about ready to go for the top half of the 6th inning as shortstop Jordan Lawler coming in. So far, the Missions doing really good on a 1-0 shutout. And that one taken well and inside for a coach strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And that's going to be a left field base hit right in front of Fabian. And they'll get the ball back in quickly. And that's going to bring in the center fielder, Willard Patino. Patino coming in, and that's going to be hit to Jackson Merrill. He'll flip to Ornelas, and they will not get two, but they'll get the force out at second. And that is a easy out there. Boy, he could have had that one right there if he would have just tagged the runner, throw to first, a easy 2 outs, a Taco Bell double play. Yeah, I would say that would be easy for them, but apparently they didn't do it. Here is Division de los Santos as he comes in and takes one in there for a coach strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch, the 0-1. And that one is high fly in the air, and that is out of play. The count now 0-2. Oh, and 2. And right there, strike 3. DeSantos goes down on strikes. And that's 2 away.
Boy, and Matt Waldron could be the player of the game tonight, as he's pretty much knocking them down like bowling pins.
Yeah, you're right. Camden Duzenak is coming in as he takes a coach strike. It's 0-1. Last time up, he grounded out, is 0 for 2. And so far, pretty good on this one. Here's a pitch. Right there and in. And that's the count now, 0-2. And that's fouled off, and that's the count now, 0-2. One more time, 0-2. Right there, strike 3. And the first 12 are down in order. And I got to say, pretty good, as that will do. We go bottom of 6, as that will bring off Aaron Leisure, Juan Fernandez, and Lucas Dunn to lead it off in the bottom of 6. Right fielder is Aaron Leisure, as he had 2 ground outs. As we go off to now the bottom of the 6th inning on a Friday night. That is high fly in the air up in left field, and that will be out number 1. Well, the show Love's New Series will be back next week. After 9 whole months, a dog show by myself and supervising director Jonathan Baker, which is me, have pretty much written all of Season 8 and Season 9. So, hope you guys are super excited for the 1-hour season premiere of Love's New Series coming next Friday at 7/6 Central, right here to J. Baker Vlogs, part of Baker J Studios. Hot corner third baseman Lucas Dunn is 1 for 2, single in the first. Means all new episodes every week until November 3rd. And then new episodes returning on Thanksgiving Day for a 3-episode 9th season premiere. So pretty good on that as well. Designated hitter Grant Little coming in. The pitch. That one hit right there. He'll pass it to short, and that will do it. No runs on a hit, no errors, one left. As we head now to the top of the 7th, it is still 1-0 San Antonio. First baseman Nefi Castillo is coming in, as he is 1 for 2 of the night for Amarillo. Amarillo is down a run, and that's going to be high fly in the air. Center fielder Lopes, shy of the warning track, will make the grab, and he's got it for out number 1. Designated hitter is Garrett Woolforth, as he's 0 for 2, strikeout, ground out for the evening for the Sod Poodles. Here's a pitch. Right there and in. So that's taken in for a code strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. And that is right there. Pass to Fernandez. Waldron's going to get there. He steps on the bag, and that's 2 quick outs. Boy, they're just holding them down here tonight. San Antonio could easily see their 73rd of the season for the missions and stuff, but it's pretty good that they're coming in, and they are so forwardly glad that they're getting these outs, and so far a 1-0 ball game. That's pretty good. Yeah, it really is, Bob, I will say. Roby Enriquez coming in, and that one's going to be high fly in the air, and that will go out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Looking in is Waldron, and that one is high fly and out of play. That's for the count now, 0-2. The 0-2. Right there, strike 3. And he gets them down. 7 innings of no scores for the Sod Poodles, with San Antonio up 1-0. Second baseman in the 7th spot, Jackson Merrill, leads off the bottom of the 7th, as he takes one right there and in for a code strike. It's 0-1. Boy, gotta say, after 3 consecutive seasons, San Antonio started 3 years, opening day 2021 through 2023, taking on the Frisco Rough Riders during the opening day. Now next year, 2024, San Antonio will take on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals in a 6-game set, and that will lead off the opening day of 2024. 8-hole cleanup batter, player of the game award of yesterday is the 8-hole cleanup hitter, Albert Fabian. Fabian coming in, and that one is high up to shortstop, and that is out number 2. Michael Cantu coming in. And that one is inside, and the count now is 0-1. The pitch. That's high fly in the air and up to right field, as that will do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Top half of the 8th coming up, and it is 1-0 San Antonio. The 8-hole cleanup hitter is Giancarlo Cintrone, as he's 2 for 2 and 2 singles of the night. Boy and Amarillo down to their final 6 outs here tonight, as that was taken in for a code strike. It's 0-1. 9 away from getting out of this half inning. Only 8 more needed. And that one's going to be hit to Jackson Merrill. Flip to Juan Fernandez, and that's a quick out. So down to their final 5 outs of the night for the Sod Poodles. And that'll bring up the catcher, Dominic Maragalo. Maragalo coming in, and he hits one high fly in the air. Fernandez will make the running grab out there in foul grounds. And that is out number 2. That'll bring in Jordan Lawler. The pitch. Right there and in, and that's taken for a code strike. It's 0-1. And that one is right there. Line drive. Ornelas will make the throw to Juan Fernandez, but that will be the runner in on the first base hit. And that'll bring in center fielder Willard Patino. Patino coming in. And boy, he hits one. And that is out of the ballpark, as Amarillo will take the lead by Patino. 2-run shot.
Boy, and I was thinking it was going to be a 1-0 ball game all the way around.
Well, as he gets that one, he really puts it out of the ballpark.
Wow, gotta say that was pretty good when he hit it out of here.
Well, the mission's down a run, and so far the guys in the Amarillo dugout are now cheering on for Willard. And he gets that go chain with dollar signs on it. Pretty good. Here's the pitch now to Division de los Santos, as he comes in and he takes a 1-for-3 single in the first. Amarillo now 2-1 over the San Antonio Missions. And that one is high fly in the air. Left fielder Fabian will make the grab, and that will do. Well, Patino will get a 2-run shot on a hit, no errors, and nobody left. To the bottom of the 8th we go, and the Sod Poodles take the lead 2-1. Andrew Salfrank will get the start for the relief pitcher duties here tonight, as he is 6'3", 205 pounds, and age 25. Well, bottom of the 8th inning, center fielder Tim Lopes coming in to start this half inning. And that one's going to be high fly in the air, and that's going to get down extra bases. That's going to be first going to second. And they're going to stop him on a Whataburger double. And double meat cheeseburger coupons for everybody out of the ball game tonight. As you exit the stadium, please grab a coupon. In now the shortstop Tirso Ornelas. 2 for 3. The home run was the RBI that he had. And tying run now at second scoring position. And that one's high fly in the air. Boy, howdy, it is gone. Watch it fly. And the Missions take back the lead. Wow. He just blistered it like a rocket ship. Boy, in this season, it's starting to get good. We can't wait for 2024. Boy, and the crowd is going nuts. Boy, you can actually hear the fans just cheering on that two-run shot. That ball is out of here. Yeah. See you later on that one. The Missions ain't going down without a fight here tonight. That'll bring up right fielder Aaron Leisure, who is 0 for 3, a fly out in the 6th inning. Now, we do start off 2024 with Northwest Arkansas. That will be the first homestand of 6. And then the second homestand with the Wichita Wind Surge to lead off the second of the Missions coming back next year. Now, I will say this again. The teams that are coming here, Northwest Arkansas, Wichita, Corpus Christi, Frisco, Amarillo, Midland, and Springfield will be the only teams coming to San Antonio this year. And that's going to be line drive to the shortstop, and that will do for out number 1. So, again, this will be the second year that Tulsa and Arkansas will not be to San Antonio in 2024. They weren't here this year. They're not going to be here next year. So I will say 2025 could be good if Arkansas and Tulsa come to the Missions. Unlike 2021, Arkansas, well, it wasn't Arkansas or Tulsa or Wichita being here. We had Springfield and Northwest Arkansas, Frisco, Amarillo, Corpus Christi, and Midland. They were here in 2021. Everybody last year came, and we had 3 North Division teams, I do believe, that came here. Believe it or not, that 2022, we had Wichita, Springfield, Arkansas, and Tulsa, so that believes 4. And the only team that never got to come to San Antonio was Northwest Arkansas.
Yeah, you're pretty much right about that, John. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals did not come to San Antonio last year. We may have gone up to Riverboat Field to go play them, but they never came to San Antonio.
Now, as of this year, we're getting 3 North Division teams. That is Northwest Arkansas, Wichita, and Springfield. For the North Division, Corpus Christi, Frisco, Midland, Amarillo, and so far Midland. I mean, that's all we're facing here in 2024. That's high fly in the air, and that will be it for this half inning. But Tirso Ornelas whacks one out, and they will take the lead in the bottom of the 8th inning on a Tirso Ornelas 2-run shot. And it is 3-2 San Antonio. Top of 9 when we come back. Missions up by 1. Left fielder is Camden Duzenak as we get things started. Amarillo down to their final 3 outs here in this ball game. So that's going to be out, and that will be a tie ball game at 3-3. Well, these two teams, they will not go quietly into the ninth, as Amarillo will take a tie up against San Antonio. So, home run by Camden Duzenak. And so far the Missions will need a plan. And they're going to need one effective immediately.
Yeah, I gotta say, John, that's what they need, and probably that's what they'll get at some point.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Well, we're going to go ahead and have a call to the mound now. And Moises Lugo is going to get the relief pitching duties. Now, gotta say, if I didn't say, well, okay, we'll say it again. Northwest Arkansas, Wichita, Corpus Christi, Frisco, Midland, Amarillo, and Springfield. So if I said those teams, those are the teams that are coming in San Antonio next year. So Arkansas and Tulsa does not come, but we do go to Arkansas and Tulsa. I mean, pretty good on that one.
Yeah, I gotta say, it is a pretty good one.
Yeah, it is. That one hit high fly in the air. Left fielder Fabian will make the grab, and he's got it for out number 1. Garrett Wolforth coming in. He grounded out in the 7th. Is 0 for 3. Don't forget, our series tomorrow night will continue onward against the Sod Poodles at 7:05. Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock. That one outside for a ball, and the count now 1-1. One and one. Right there and in for a cold strike. And it is 1-2. And right there, swing and a miss, and he gets some. And that is for out number 2. And now Roby Enriquez, as he'll take one in, and the count now is 0-1. The Missions will have the bottom of the 9th to rally back, and if they can't, then it'll be extra innings. That one right there, right to Fabian, and that will do. Camden Duzenak will tie up the ball game, and it is 3-3, our score tie, as we head for the bottom of the San Antonio 9th, and tied at 3 apiece. Well, the designated hitter, Grant Little, 0 for 3, is ground out in the 6th inning. He is a winning run. Winning run coming in, and going to take that one outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Michael Tanas and Josh Green, 2 right-handers, warming up in the Amarillo bullpen. That one is outside. The count now 2-0. Got a nice full moon tonight, I will say, Bob.
A beautiful night for a ball game. And if the Missions could get in here and take this ball game, that would put them up to their 73rd win of the season.
Gotta say, Bob, absolutely right. That one's gonna be line drive, foul out there at the right field. Two and two. And that one's going to be high fly in the air and up to left field as the first out of the inning comes into place. Number 7 hitter Jackson Merrill coming in as he's ready to go. The pitch. And that's going to be line drive, and that's going to get through for extra bases. Going to first, going to second. And that's going to put the winning run out there in second base. Now all you need is a far out one or a 2-run shot, and that'll be the walk-off for San Antonio here tonight. That'll bring in the 8-hole cleanup hitter, Albert Fabian. Fabian, the left fielder, comes in. He hits one high in the air, and that is out number 2.
Boy, that is a big wasted RBI opportunity right there. And I gotta say, that is just something that you don't see every day.
And right there and in to Michael Cantu, the catcher. As he takes in a cold strike, it's 0-1. Right there as the third baseman has it, and that's to the short. And we are going extra innings. Well, no runs on a hit, no errors. Runner left stranded at second. To the top of the 10th we go, and all knotted up at 3. Well, we're set to extra innings, and runner at second always comes in. And that's going to bring in Giancarlo Centrone as he comes in and takes one right there and in for a cold strike. And we are underway of extra innings here on a Friday night. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's the count now, 0-2. Well, they have to get off to the bottom of the 10th inning to walk-off win this one for San Antonio. And so far, I believe the Missions can do it. What do you think, Bob?
I have faith and confidence in these boys. They work hard every time. And in batting practice, they could get it done.
That one high fly in the air. Leisure going after it. Cannot get there. And that is a 1-ball and 2-strike count. One and 2. High fly in the air. Fernandez makes the grab. And there will be no advance from second. Everybody keeping eyes on the second base area for the runner that's out there. Dominic Maragalo coming in. He popped out in the 8th inning. The pitch. That one outside. 1 ball and no strikes. So pretty good night tonight. Have extra innings worth of baseball. And that's going to be hit to Dunn. Flip to Fernandez. And they're out away from getting to the bottom of the 10th inning. Jordan Lawler, 2 for 4 singles and a run. About ready to go. The pitch. Right there and in for a taken code strike, and it's 0-1. I need 2 more strikes to go to the bottom of inning number 10. The 0-1. High fly in the air, and that'll be a 0-2 count. Lawler down to his final strike. 0-2. And right there, glove by Ornelas. And a beautiful play, as that will do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Bottom half of 10 coming up, and still tied at 3. Well, Josh Green, a right-hander, will come in as he'll try to get it into the 11th inning to work out of this potential winning moment for the Missions. Well, it is going to be a big moment. Stepping in, center fielder Tim Lopes has a winning run out there at second, and is pretty good if he could get him home on a base hit. That's going to be high fly in the air. Up there at second as he gets shallow right center, and that is for out number 1. Tirso Ornelas, boy, I gotta say, this prospect here in the organization hit a 2-run shot, and pretty good on that one. Ornelas looking in, and a fastball out there. And look out, that one nearly got him. That's for a ball, and the count now 1-0. Runner in scoring position. And the pitch. That one is high fly in the air, and that one will go out of play. And that's the count now 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second. 1 away, bottom of 10. It's 3-3. Score tie. Swing and a miss, and that's the count now 1-2. Michael Tanas and Mitchell Stumpo coming in as they get ready to get things going in the 11th. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he gets them chasing out of the zone. And there's 2 up, 2 down. And that's going to bring up Aaron Leisure. Leisure coming in. And ready to go. And that's going to be line drive, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Here comes the runner from second. Boy, he's going to score, and that's the winning run. The Missions win it. And they celebrate on the field on this night of Friday night. The Missions win it. Yeehaw! Boy, awfully beautiful as that one was hugging the line, and that's for the base hit that wins the ball game. And that is the 73rd for San Antonio, as winning in this one a final close of 4-3. From my partner and I, we wish y'all a happy good night, and we will see y'all again tomorrow at 7:05 as we take on Game 5 of 6 against Amarillo and San Antonio. Have a good night, drive home safely, and we'll see y'all again.
Victorious missions, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.